Hello, cinema friends. Welcome to another edition of Cinesundry. I'm your host, Markus Seaberry. And today we got a story about a daddy-daughter safari trip that goes bad as we review Beast. Okay, now before we get into our review of Beast, I want to remind you about our rating system. There it is. Now, their top score, that is our tour. That's for those top shelf, top tier, best of the best movies. Normally some of the best projects you've seen all year. And their middle score is middling. It's for those films that had potential of promise but didn't quite deliver on their potential of promise and wound up being just okay. And that bottom rating, that is hack. It's for those terrible, dismal, abysmal, god-awful projects that probably should have been made in the first place. And that's for our ratings. Let's get to the rundown. Okay, in Beast, like Nate Samuels takes a trip to Africa. It's where his now deceased wife once lived, in her village. He brought along his daughters, kind of trying to reconnect with them. But everything goes wrong because they wind up being hunted by a gigantic, ferocious, very bloodthirsty lion. And let's talk about scripted action. All right. This script, I thought it was very good. Thought it was a genius script. Thought it was great the way they kind of weave everything together. You have family trying to escape this line. You got a friend trying to help them. And you kind of got the different relationships and issues between the father and his daughter. And let me talk about that. This cast is stellar. First, we've got Idris Elba. You know, he's an acting OG. You know, The Wire TV show. The Office TV show, Hobbs and Shaw, one of the J.J. Abrams Star Trek. This guy is working and he's inseparable. And he is Dr. Nate Samuels. Dr. Nate Samuels is very type A. He is very driven. He tends to neglect people like his now deceased wife, like his daughter. And it's cool to see Idris Elba playing somebody who's slowly starting to realize. But basically, he got it wrong. He's trying to make it very, very real, natural, believable performance from Idris Elba. And next up, we have Charlton Copley. He plays Martin Seaberry. He's pretty much a guide through Africa. They're staying with him. He's an anti-poacher. Now, you know Charlton from things like Chappie or District 9 or playing Murdoch in the cinematic reboot of the A-Team. He delivers a solid performance. You know, he's very resourceful, clever, you know, just always trying to look out for the Samuels family. Really, really good performance from him. And next up we have Leah Jeffries. She plays Dr. Samuels' youngest child, Nora. At first, you know, she comes off a little spoiled, you know, kind of mad. She doesn't have a Wi-Fi and other technology. Over time, you know, she kind of adapts to the situation, becomes resourceful, becomes a benefit to her father as they deal with his line. And it's a solid performance from the young lady. And next up we have Ayanna Hayes. She plays Dr. Samuels' oldest child, Meredith. She has a bit of resentment or issues with Dr. Samuels, her dad. You know, she feels like he's so focused on work that he neglected them, and he neglected her mom before she passed away. There's a lot of unresolved issues that kind of come to the forefront, even in the middle of them fighting for their lives. It's a good performance. It's a heavy subject matter. I applaud her work. And lastly, I want to talk about Martin Monroe as Keith. He's like the leader of the poachers. He's not in the movie a lot, but when you see him, he pretty much has one thing on his mind: he's focused, he's evil, he's kind of ruthless, and the poachers are a constant problem. Again, not a whole lot of screen time, but he definitely does a lot with the poachers. I like his performance. And let's talk about director technique. The director is Balthazar Homer. Now, he directed things like The Deep, The Two Guns with Denzel Washington. So he knows action. But we see in this one that in addition to action, there's also some serious moments, tender moments, and he directs them well, and he just really makes the landscape come to life. This beautiful African desert. It's like you never lose the beauty of this African desert, even though he's slowly kind of peeling back the layers and showing you the dangers in this environment as well. It's a well shot film. Thought he did a great job. And now let's talk about sentiment and rating. Guys, my sentiment when this film ended was one of happiness, one of joy. I thought this was a very, very, very good movie. A great movie, I'm going to say. It's basically a horror film, but the line is the monster, the bad guy, the villain. I thought the writing was where they dealt with running from their lives and still dealt with the kind of deep-seated, lingering family issue. The interplay between Idris Elba and Dr. Nate Samuels and with each of his daughters, because each of their relationships were very different. The journey that Nate goes on, and she kind of realized that he really does need to be there for his daughters in all ways. Self-sacrifice, fear, everything. I feel like this film just covered all the emotions, gave you all the feelings. And again, I thought it was acting phenomenal, writing top-notch, directing stellar. I'm jumping head first out there the movie. And I'm going to give Beast a rating of Oscar. It's a great film. Trust me on this. Go see it. Run, don't walk. Check it out at your local theater. And that's going to do it for this edition of Cinesundry. I've been your host, Markus Seaberry. And remember, as always, we ask that you like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the On Location Memphis YouTube channel. And remember that, take some time to treat yourself to a movie. See you next time.